Hello, guys. This is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Now, I'm coming back to do an update on the previous video I did a couple of days ago on the skank, the Freaka Leak, Brittney Renner. Now, y'all, it just came out. Now, I believe this happened back in August, but it just came out. Well, you know what? Let me backtrack. For those of us who are not like diehard followers of the NBA and all the players and what they're getting and when they're free agents and all that stuff, it's just came out. But for people who follow that, like my brother and so many different men who follow this type of stuff as it relates to sports, when they become a free agent, when their contract is over, how much they got, all this stuff. Those people, connoisseurs of the sports, they probably already knew this. This is like old news, but I'm guessing because this viral video went out between PJ Washington and the Freaka Leak, Brittney Renner. I guess that's why they're like remaking it well, it's been public, but I guess that's why it's trending. How about that? Okay. So the Dallas Mavericks, which is the NBA team that this guy plays for, it says Dallas Mavericks forward, that's his position, PJ Washington is securing his future on and off the court. It says on Wednesday, August 3rd. Now the ink dried on the paper August 3rd, where Washington's agent, by a guy named Kevin Bradbury, told ESPN that his client has agreed to a 4-year, $90 million contract extension with the Mavericks. It says the deal, which locks the 27-year-old in through 2029 to 2030 season, comes just 1 year after Dallas traded him during a 2023-2024 campaign. Now, this guy just signed this contract back in August for 90 mil. 90 mil. Now, I know Brittney Renner is sitting up there in her room looking sick, just like this lady in the middle of this photo, crying her eyes out because she didn't get it. She didn't secure the bag like she thought. You know, I was reading a little bit up on her. This lady was, in my opinion, stalking this guy back when he went to college, because as the article stated, he's 27 years old. Brittney Renner is 33 right now. She's been stalking him and trying to get this guy since he was in college. So when he was in his teens, 18, 19, probably 20, what was she? 25, 6, 7? You know, older woman, but she had a plan, and her plan did not work, because even though he messed around with her, obviously had a kid with her, you know, he like, I don't want to be with her. For whatever reasons why he didn't want to be with her, and he married someone else. The woman is more around his age, and she's very, very attractive. Very attractive. She looks better than Brittney Renner. Brittney Renner looks like, she looks hood. She looks ghetto. She has a ghetto mentality. You know what Brittney Renner put me in mind of? She put me in mind. Remember that show a long time ago? It came out. I binge watched it on Netflix. It's called The Game. Remember The Game? That actress Tia Mowry was in it. A few other people, but it was about like some football players and their wives and or girlfriends. And remember the character on there named Jason Pitts? His wife on the show, she gives Kelly Pitt vibes to me. I guess because of her hair. Her hair is like a fair color, bleach blonde, half white, even though Kelly on the show, she's just a white woman in general. But, I don't know. She just gives Kelly Pitt vibes to me. I don't know if it's because she favors her or what, but she does. Drop down in comments if you know the show I'm talking about. But yeah, she gives Kelly Pitt vibes to me. And Kelly Pitt was some poor white trash. That was like her character. She came from like a ghetto home and all that stuff, right? And she ended up nabbing a NFL player, and that was her storyline for the show. Now obviously this is real life, and Brittney Renner nabbed a NBA player, but her mom is white. I guess her dad is black or whatever, and she just gives ghetto vibes. I'm sorry, she just does. But anyway, I know she's sick, just like this lady in this photo, because this man has signed the contract for $90 million. So we will hear more about this issue between the two of them, because we already know what's next, right? What's next is that she's going to take him back to court to get more money. She's probably going to use some footages from that incident where he came over to the house to pick up his son. Her mama wasn't recording for nothing. She's probably going to say that man jumped on her, or maybe his baby mama jumped on her or hit her mama. Because I did hear somebody say, get back in the car, or something like that. When that girl never did even get out the car. She was actually leaning across PJ Washington, yelling through the window across him. She never did get out. So yeah, don't y'all think that you and me and the rest of us are going to hear more from this whole little incident, because he has just signed this contract here for $90 million. This man is set. Just like the article says, he has secured his future on and off the court. And, he was never married to Brittney Renner. Nowhere near it. Didn't even think about taking this heifer down the aisle at all. Currently married. You know what I'm saying? And, so, he doesn't owe her nothing. He does owe the child something, though. So, we already know that he's going to probably do a trust fund, and the child can get it once he turns 18 or 21, hopefully with some stipulations, like, once you graduate college or whatever. You know what I mean? But don't owe her nothing. But we know that she is going to most definitely try to get her hands on some more funds from this guy. Drop down in the comments. I do talk back. Like the video, subscribe, and until next time, guys. Ciao.